In this funny state, looking at the time, you're still wide awake, and I'm still feeling. We've been right here before. The sky is getting bright. I know that it's different, 'cause you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And we give it a minute, but we can't keep the time. I came to ask you something, but the highway's speeding by. You know that I think it's funny. It's in the way you drive. I need you, I want you, 'cause you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. We're painting over me, cover
Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Gerrit. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. The Pirates score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 2-1 is high. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Man at first, nobody out. And here is Brian Reynolds.
That's the ball.
Strike 2. Triolo aboard here at first with nobody out. Right through there. Got it. Well, there's one away. There's a Pirates lineup now. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats, because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, skid runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team. We should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Flips it. 1 and second to first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And a bunt towards third. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
So bases all loaded up. Jacob Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. He'll circle the bases, and they add on. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Booth. Aggressive, and it paid off. So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Puts a bunt down. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Grisham under it. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. Back at Yankee Stadium and on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Paul Skenes. What do you got on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Hit in the air right field. And that one way back there. And that is right gone. He sends it into the second deck. And they're on the scoreboard.
He wasted no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
That one misses. Ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Paul Goldschmidt in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And another ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. It's their second home run of the inning. And they're chipping away. It's 5-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Drops a bunt down the first base side, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
1 out, runner at second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And we're level. It's 5-5. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Out of here. 4 home runs in the first inning. And they rallied from 5 back. It's 6-5.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
1 down. Next to hit, Austin Wells. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Lays down a bunt to the right side. O'Hearn steps on the bag. Now they get the out.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing.
Got him swinging. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. Yankees 6 and the Pirates 5. Back now in the Bronx. New inning getting started. Billy Cook getting ready to hit. Cole, a 6'4" righty, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Clyde Washington with. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And gone! Out to the deepest part of the field. A solo shot. And it ties it up. It's 6-6.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Gets the bunt down the right side. And they tagged him out.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman, Gerrit Triolo.
Tied at 6. Up next for the Pirates, Gerrit Triolo. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
They've been so good about responding when the other team scores, coming back in the next half inning and putting something on the board themselves.
The 1-0. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. To the right side. Takes it himself, 2 away.
Up next for the Pirates, left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
On the ground. In plenty of time to first, and that's the inning. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. Down to the bottom of the second. Back after this on the show. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. Ripped, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Interleague.
Tied up here in the early going. In the dirt, blocked. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Lead runner holds up for first and second with nobody out.
I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for him out.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Base hit.
As the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Here's the ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. And that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. His second home run of the game, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 10-6. We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, but he squared it up and knew it was gone.
Digging in, Jason Dominguez. A double and a run scored his first time up. Puts a bunt down. O'Hearn. He takes it on his own. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. Second home run of the inning for him, and they add to their lead.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
And next is the designated hitter, Anthony Volpe. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at-bat. Bunting, and he pops it up. Flashes the leather on the running catch.
Up next
2 down.
for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Here in New York, well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That one carrying, tattooed and gone. So he goes yard to left, and they cut into the deficit. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back on this one. And that one is off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. And on a pinch run for Pittsburgh, Marcell Ozuna. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham on his way over. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 11-8.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Two runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just missed. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one hammered. That's back. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends. It's their second home run of the inning, and they inch closer. It's 11-9. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Puts a bunt down. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. Upstairs, ball 1. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
I'm tired of this back and forth nonsense. Take these chains off my mind, I'm a problem. You are witnessing a tragic.
Now into the ball game on defense, Brandon Lau. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Brandon Lau.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Caballero. 0 for 1, he struck out swinging last time. This one belted, deep left field, on its way, gone! He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 12-9.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of it.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
These hitters today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Ben Rice will hit next. 1 for 2. Trying to move him over here. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And he lays one down the left side. Long throw to first. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. In comes the run from second. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Right through there for a strike. And it's second. That one is upstairs.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Right down to shoot. That is strike two. And on second, two down. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reynolds settles underneath it. And that's the inning. 3 innings complete. The Yankees with the lead 13-9. Back in the Bronx, this lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman, Gerrit Triolo.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Grisham gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, left fielder, Bryan Reynolds.
Bryan Reynolds here. Short hop liner, handled it short, and very nicely done for the out. The Yanks on top 13-9.
Leading off,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
On the ground, into the outfield, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter, Anthony Volpe.
Bunted back towards the mound. The flip, and they get the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Wells.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Austin Wells, the next to hit.
taken high in the draft. He's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Bunts it in the air. Davis takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Jose Caballero.
And that bunted towards third. Bare hands it. Tough play. Pretty nice play there. The Yankees have the lead 13-9. Back in New York, we go to the top of the 5th. Esmeralyn Valdez now at the plate.
You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
That one well upstairs. Ball 3. Fastball for a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Lau goes 5 feet 9 inches, 180 pounds. Usually a second baseman, but today he's starting at first.
Well, not too big of an adjustment. He's been on the same side of the field as the first baseman. Now just kind of moving over there and gets an opportunity to see what his range is to his right.
Next offering upstairs. The Pirates down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And the 3-1. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Pittsburgh, second
That's a
baseman,
good sound coming off the
Gonzalez.
bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Gerrit Cole is done in this one. And this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees,
pitcher for the Yankees,
number
Will
29,
Warren.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
To the batter now, Nick Gonzalez. Man at first, one away. 2-1 now. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Gone. He jacks that one out to left. And they cut into the lead. It's 13-11.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game. Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the two games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. That's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That was an exciting play all the way around, man. He ripped that thing into the gap, and a great effort, almost hauled it in on the dive, and would have been a beautiful play to save extra bases.
One out, runner at second. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered in this game. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. To third, and he's got no chance. He's out. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Over to Goldie. Inning over. Back to the Bronx. Bottom of the inning.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back. You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That one in the dirt, and the count is 3-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked the ball.
Paul Goldschmidt now. He's been a great free agent side. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. A 3-run homer, and they tack on to their lead in 16-11. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Paul Skenes won't go any further, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Mason Montgomery.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Gets the bunt down the right side. Loud. The underhand flip. And safe at first. The bunt single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. Lays down a bunt to the right side. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
Sack bunt towards third. Triolo fires across the diamond. That's it out. So up next, Anthony Volpe. He's already homered here in this one.
Anthony Volpe.
That's a base hit. Bellinger on his way home. Safe. And it's now a 6-run lead. Puts a bunt down. Loud flips it. What a play, inning over. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead this one 17-11. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. So digging in,
Leading
Billy
off
Cook.
for the Pirates, center fielder Billy Cook.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger in position. And there's one down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, Jake Mangum.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Ball two.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. The Buccos with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they're chipping away. It's 17-12.
Well, it looks like we might be underestimating his power just a bit. His teammates might even be surprised at what they're seeing. An unforgettable game for him.
One down. Gerrit getting ready to hit. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to first.
He's out.
Got the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. Oh, he can't squeeze it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back now in the Bronx. Well, we go bottom 6. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. And the 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The 0-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Oh.
That one not close. Full count now.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Go.
Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The lefty, the 1-0. Just missed. Three-0 down. Hard hit, right side. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman.
Two down, base is empty. And now Ben Rice.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on. Oh. That catches the outside corner. And the count 1-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Next offering misses, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2. Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So Paul Goldschmidt now gets a chance with 2 gone. The tag. See. Man at second. Ball 2. Way high. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. And the inning is over. The Yanks on top here, 17-12. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Esmeralyn Valdez digs in now. Oh. That misses, and it's 3-0. What a stop. Throw to first. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the play for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
Whoa. Yeah, that's too high. The Yankees leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped, but it curls foul. Oh, and he hit him.
That hit him. First base is yours.
Up next for the Pirates, second
Now it's the
baseman,
second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Oh.
Loud at first, one gone. That one misses, and now 3-0. No question about this one. It's out of here. His second home run of the game, and they slice into the lead. It's 17-14.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. A surprise performance here. You don't expect this kind of power from him, but he's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game.
That missed by a lot. 3 balls and a strike. On the ground to Jazz. On to first, and 2 away now.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Next offering upstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it is out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. And they cut into the deficit. It's 17-15.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you've got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. The flip, they get the out, and that'll do it. Back here in New York now, here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ball 1 low. And another ball. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And right back to the mound. To first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Jason Dominguez.
That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And that skips in the dirt.
Ball, hot.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's outside. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Yanks have the advantage, 17-15. Back for more from the Bronx. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Jake Mangum.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one a little bit high. Ball 3. Fastball for a strike. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Pittsburgh's third baseman Gerrit Triolo.
The Yankees leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Ball 2.
Here's a 2-0. Now one missed. Next offering in there for a strike. Full count now. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
2 down, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a strikeout. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Will Warren gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Out of the
Yankees,
bullpen for the Yankees,
number
Cam
31,
Schlittler. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Fastball for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Got him! A beautiful play to end the inning. The Yanks with the lead 17-15.
leading off.
Now it's the DH, Anthony Volpe. He had a big swing for these guys way back to the first inning.
Yeah, but he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Crushed, left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. His second homer of the night, and they add on. It's 18-15.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. My goodness, who saw this coming? Defying the odds with his second homer of the game. You know, for a player not known for his power move, he's making quite the statement with these swings.
Bunts it towards the mound. Handles, throws to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop, Jose
So up next for
Caballero.
New York, Jose Caballero. And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Mason Montgomery done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Carmen
Pittsburgh,
Mlodzinski
number
gets the ball
50,
now.
Carmen
Pretty tight
Mlodzinski.
game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On the ground to short, Gonzalez gets it to first, and there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Trent Grisham.
off the mark. Ball one. Majinski, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Yankees up by 3. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses the zone. 3-1 now. Ben Rice on deck for the Yankees. That one finds the zone, and the count's full. In the air, center field. Cook moving back for this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. We go to the 9th. Stepping in, Esmeralyn Valdez. And another ball. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. In the air, right side. Dominguez settles under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman Brandon Lowe.
There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. That one missed. Swing and a ground ball. Over to Goldie. Now only one out remaining.
Up next for Pittsburgh, second baseman Nick Gonzalez.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Schlittler going for save number 1 in this spot. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. And there's the automatic. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. You know, the 2-out walk, got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Not even close there. Ball 2. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Davis waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Slides, but it gets by him. Gonzalez rounds second, heads for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Too low, and it's ball 3. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. On his toes, pulls it back over the wall. And that's the ball game. What a play to finish it.
The Broncos' first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
the time.